In Turkey, the LGBTQ community held their Pride Parade this month, and with it came the annual crackdown. Now, what are the woes of the LGBTQ community in Turkey? Despite the fact that being gay is not illegal by law, what challenges do they face? We tell you.
Proudly holding their pride flags, chanting slogans of equality, marching across the main street. The LGBTQ community in Turkiye hosted their pride parade this week, despite a crackdown by officials. In the biggest Turkish city, Istanbul, hundreds of demonstrators marched along the upscale Nişantasi neighborhood, a change from the iconic Taksim Square, the site of the iconic 2013 anti-government protests, where protests have now been banned. Over 100 people were arrested in the parade. Making his side clear, the mayor of Istanbul, Davut Gül, tweeted about the detentions. He said, "Our national future depends on keeping the family institutions alive with our national and moral values, and that they will not allow any activity that would weaken the family institution." This is the same rhetoric Turkey heard a couple of weeks back when President Erdogan was campaigning for a re-election. Despite the arrests and the crackdown, the activists are still standing strong.
They are afraid of something different to them, but I think there are many of us among them. They are aware of our strength and numbers. They are aware of change we can accomplish. But despite that, they refuse to communicate. And they are so afraid of us that they don't let us come out.
Regardless of the challenges and the detentions, this year's Pride March started and finished earlier than expected. There were no street clashes or police violence. What shined through was the resilience of the protesters, the people campaigning for a cause, for recognition.
All day and night, I will be side by side with my LGBT friends. I will go to the police station and be there during their testimonies. We're here. I'm also here. I'm not dead. I'm still alive. If they wish to kill, they are welcome to. I know most of them want that, but there's a gay lawyer here.
Last year, the US State Department released its human rights reports, where it noted that the LGBTQ community in Turkey experienced discrimination, intimidation, and violent crimes. In recent years, Erdogan and his government officials have intensified their anti-LGBTQ rhetoric in public. The rights and freedoms of the LGBTQ citizens became a lightning rod issue during this year's campaign. Ahead of the first vote and runoff which Erdogan won, he repeatedly attacked LGBTQ groups, even called them perverse. A crackdown on the community, demonizing their existence in public, even degrading their sexual orientation, has severely impacted the mental health of the community's young. Many of them have grown up under the AK party's rule, where facing questions and criticism has been an everyday struggle.
You are trying to erase me without any reason and without any justification. I feel deeply afraid. Feeling so afraid is affecting my psychology terribly. I couldn't breathe before, and now they will try to strangle my throat.
These people now fear persecution, they fear arrests and detentions. Some even consider leaving the country for safety.
Under a rule where being LGBTI+ is so criminalized, where people are treated as criminals just for their existence, people may seek asylum or go to study in countries that are relatively more free and where they do not have to hide their identities. But somehow I think that migration will increase. I had made a plan to migrate before the elections. I will move to the United States of America.
Turkey is predominantly Muslim society with a secular state. By law, it does not criminalize homosexuality, even has rules against discrimination, but reality plays out in a completely opposite manner. The community has struggled to find jobs, secure housing, even get quality healthcare in the country, while acceptance by friends and family remains among the biggest challenges they dare to undertake.